think you should.
Hey guys, Mechlsd here, and welcome back to my Let's Play Forever Stranded. Before we start today's episode, I'd like to cover a couple of shoutouts. The first one is to the old favourite, Superstar Ebenclaw. He actually figured out the teleporter in Machine Powercraft 2 for me, but seeing as it's been removed, I won't be able to use that anymore, but thank you very much to Superstar. He also suggested that I upgrade my Shuriken with demon ingots. That's replacing 3 of the blades and leaving 1 paper so it retains the unbreakable. And also while we're on Shuriken, Kanna Jan suggested that I use steel for Shuriken. So there's all that to look into. And lastly, Josie Cardonia informed me about some pancake transfer nodes. It's like a transfer node that you can put in between 2 machines or 2 blocks without having a gap, and they're like cement in between both of them, and they help for transferring various things. So thank you for that, Josie. I didn't know about that, and it's much appreciated, and I will be probably using it in the future, so thank you very much. Right, what we're going to do today. Okay, so we've updated yet again, and we're on version 1.8.6.5. It actually said 0.4 on the installing screen, but when I installed it, it come up with 0.5. So yep, that's cool. Auto package has been removed, that mod, but we've also had a mod called Open Glider. So I'm going to have a look at that glider in this episode. I'm going to upgrade my Shuriken with demon ingots, and then I'm going to look at making a angel ring. Now, I could have made an angel ring a long time ago. I actually thought the recipe for the angel ring is quite cheap in this mod pack, especially when in, I don't know, like regrowth, you had to fight bosses for it, but this one, you know, it's quite easy to get. But I went with jetpack because I didn't want to rush through the pack. Now, why do I want the angel ring? Well, I want the angel ring because I had a private message on YouTube. I'm not going to say the person's name because it was private, but they sort of said, you know, Mech, what you doing playing old map? Why ain't you upgrading to new map? Now, I ain't upgraded to new map because the way I see it is I'm keeping up with updates. So them that's playing new map is on the same mods and updates that I've got. The only difference is the map generation. Now, I know on the new map, under the base or under the ship, there's a mineshaft, but in that mineshaft I've seen other people play and there's not much there. There's also a ruined city, new ruined city that generated, so I can't get that, but the old ruined city is hopefully same drops, same stuff that you need, it's all over there. Now, the other difference is temples and dungeons. Now, the way I see it is I haven't explored. If you have a look at me map, actually it looks like me map, my journey map has reset, so it's not showing exactly what I've explored. But all I've been is to Ruin City and just round this base. I haven't really explored because I didn't want to spawn the landscape in. So the way I see it is when I go into these areas, it's going to spawn the dungeons in and the temples in, and I'm just going to get them like they have on new map. Hopefully, I believe there'll be random spawns. I hope he ain't. I can't see him have done a full map where I'll place a dungeon here and I'll place this here and I'll make this and make that. You know, I'm sure there'll just be random spawns. So I can't see any point in going to the new map. Now, let's have a look at quests. So if we look at quests, in creating life, on that one, I got a life bug crystal as a reward. So that gave me an extra art, which was brilliant. Now, I've been looking through quests to see if there's any difference, anything changed. And some new things has been added. Such as that. Regulate on the go, where you crap yourself some like air conditioning that you carry around with you. But the only quest I've seen different, which I need to reset, is this drinking dirt, because this gives you a life bug crystal. Now when I completed the quest it didn't, it was the old rewards, so I will need to reset that. But that's the only thing I can see that's different in all the quests. So again, there's no need to upgrade to the new map. So right, let's get on with this episode. So I've done new laser room. We muggled through last episode with this actually additions, so we could get solidified XP, which is all working absolutely fantastic now. And I put these in their own room and they're just looking great. So when we need to use them, we're right. And then only thing else I've done on base updates is I've put a few signs up. So let's get cracking now. First we'll upgrade as Shuriken with these demon ingots. Now Superstar Evaniclaw says to get some demon ingots you need 4 netherite blocks in a cross pattern and put ladder in the middle and then toss some gold ingot in. About 70% of the time it will kick you out demon metal ingots. So that's what we're going to try now. So have we got some nether brick? That's the question. 3. But that's not a problem. We'll just pull a stack of netherrack and we'll smelt it down. And while that's smelting, I'm going to need some hammer for the centre. Now, I'm just going to nick a bucket out of here. Here we go. Take them out. So we're going to want 4 of these. Right. Best place to do this, on to temporary place to do it. And I'm going to want some gold. Stacks of gold. That's what we'll throw a stack in. We'll throw wood in first just to make sure it works. But I think I'll pop them in here for the time being. So pop that. It's like them that you see nether, but they're like, you know, it's a 3v3 nether fortresses. So let's throw wood in first just to make sure it is working. And there you go. So That's fantastic. Thank you, Silver Star. Much obliged for that. Tick. That were really good. I'm going to want to make 3 knife blades in this. So let's just pull that off. Find me knife blades, remember? Yeah. And the take 1 ingot, so 1, 2, 3. I'm sure there's 3 in there. Nice colour. Right, if we pop that in there, there's 1 modifier and it's on 2.57 attack damage. So it doesn't use my modifier and it takes it up to 3.92, and it also gives it whispering. I'm going to have to look at what whispering actually does. Just bear with me a second. Right, from what I can see, this whispering is all it does is give you little chat messages, so like feed on their blood and stuff like that. So it doesn't actually do anything productive as far as I'm aware. That's information that I've got off the internet. The book doesn't tell you much at all. So let's go ahead. So we're going to, let's have a look. 9.32 from 2.57. That's 1. 5.62. And last 10 takes is 6.6, and it is unbreakable still. And with still 1 modifier left. That's absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Silver Star Evanclaw. That's another great tip from you. You're the main man. I'm the main man. Keep them coming, please. I need all the help I can get. So the next thing I'm going to look at is this new mod that's been added. And this is it. This is the glider. Advanced glider, hand glider. So, right, that's hand glider. Let's have a look. It's easy enough to make. Scaffolding. Didn't know what hand gliders had scaffolding. I thought they had frames. But there you go. That's easy enough to do. Advanced. Jetpack attachment plate. Yeah, I think we'll do the basic one to start with. Just to see what it's like. So 6 leather times 2, 12 leather and 4 sticks. And 6 iron. There we go, we should have everything to make it. That's that one. That's that one. That one. Stick them all together. And that's that. Right. Does it go? It don't. Let's try it out. Now, pop that on. I'll just click to use it, see what happens. Okay, so it's similar to the hand glider that we used to have on the mod packs. But that's great. And what happens if we come off it? Do we drop? What happens if we take that off? Come off it and we drop. Very good. And it looks like there's a durability bar on it, and you repair it in an amble with some leather. So yep, we can tick that off, and that's done now. Right guys, time's really running away with me on this episode, but we're thinking we'll finish off with the Shuriken like we started. So what we on now? We're on 6.6 attack, and that's going to take us to 8.2. Bang some more on, and take us to 8.89, and I think that's it until we can get Nether Star to get us next upgrade on it. So there we go. Yep, cool. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, maybe learned a bit of something. Next episode we'll definitely get on to doing this angel ring, so I can go have a look around. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button for me. Bye.